Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this Cloud Virus channel and my name is Virender and I'm working as a senior cloud consultant. I'm having 10 plus years of experience in the IT industry and I have more than 10 plus times I'm certified on the different cloud certifications in terms of AWS, Azure or GCP. So in this particular video, we are going to learn that how we can recover the key pair which is basically associated to a particular EC2 instance in Amazon Web Services. So the virtual machine which you create inside the Amazon Web Services, that virtual machine, you have to select a particular key pair while you are creating that particular virtual machine so that you can privately connect to this particular virtual machine, right? So we are going to see this entire process via the practical approach. So let's move towards the AWS Management Console. Before that, please do subscribe my channel and like the video. So let me just open my AWS Management Console. So I'm inside the console and let's move towards the EC2 section. So in this particular EC2 dashboard, you can see that we have a dedicated option available over here for the key pairs basically. So once you create a virtual machine inside AWS Management Console, there you have to create a key pair so that you privately connect to your EC2 instance, right? So whenever you create a key pair for your virtual machine, that key pair comes up with two types of keys. The one is public key and the second is your private key. Private key is going to be downloaded inside your local system and the public key will reside inside this AWS Management Console for the AWS usage purpose. The very first step we need to do is that let's create an EC2 instance first, right? So we'll go to the launch instance option. Here we are going to create an EC2 instance. We are going to launch a virtual machine. Suppose the name of the virtual machine is virtual machine 1. Okay. Now we'll select the operating system, we'll select the instance type, and here you have the column of the key pair, right? So we'll go to the create new key pair and we'll give the name to this key pair as maybe new key pair. Okay, in the .pem format we are going to do it. So let's just click on this create key pair. Now you will be able to see that one new key pair.pem file has been downloaded into my local system, right? So I will be able to access this file as well inside my particular local system. As you can see over here, at 21st of June the file has been created, right? Secondly, let's just launch this EC2 instance. And let me take you to this EC2 management console again and let me show you where that key pair is. So we have this key pair option in the network and security. Here we can see that one new key pair named key pair has been created. So this key pair is basically the public key which is associated with your EC2 instance, right, with your virtual machine, and it is inside the AWS management console. And there is another key pair.pem file which is your private key which is inside your local system, right? So the EC2 instance has been created. Let's go to the EC2 instance and let's see if it's created or not. So we'll see, we'll just refresh this option and you can see that your virtual machine is now in the running state. So let's just copy the public IP address of this virtual machine and we'll try to connect with the PuTTY software. This is your PuTTY software, right? So we'll try to do some SSH inside your PuTTY software basically. Okay, let me just cancel it and let me just relaunch this PuTTY software. So this is the PuTTY software. You can download it from Google, right? Over here, you have a column to provide the basically public IP address which is associated with your EC2 instance. I am just pasting this IP address over here, and let's go to the this SSH section, and here you have the authentication option is available where you have to provide your private key so that it will authenticate the authentication of the user, and then it will allow you to access your virtual machine basically. So I think that's it's inside the C folder. Let's go to the download section in the C folder, and here let me just see where is that new key has been. Okay, let's go to the downloads folder first and let's locate this key. So where is it? It is inside download folder. Okay, let me just cut this and let's just paste it over here. Okay, it is already inside the download folder. Okay, sometimes it comes to the download folder, sometimes it goes to the C drive as well. So let's go to the download folder. But I let me just click on this all files, and now this new key pair is already available over here. Let me just open it, and let's just click on this open. Now you can see, just accept it, and EC2 slash user and no authentication method available. Okay, why it is showing this? Let's wait for a couple of seconds if it is allowing us to access this EC2 or not. Old PAM format it is showing us. Okay, this is old PAM format. Okay, no worries. What we'll do, we'll go in another way basically. Okay, so the purpose of this video is to not accessing the virtual machine. The purpose is that without key pair, we cannot access the virtual machine, right? So first, let's go to the key pair section over here. Okay, I think I again need to, install the putty software basically. So I think it is just expired and maybe the updated version is available. So I will download that and then again we'll try. No worries. So let me just delete this key pair from here. Okay, let me just delete this key pair from here. So the public key I am deleting from here. So the permanent deletion has been completed of this public key, as well as let's delete the private key as well. Go to the download folder and let me just permanently delete this key as well. So now I do not have the private key as well as I do not have the public key, right? Now, how I can generate a new key pair, right? That's what the challenge is basically, and that is what the topic of this particular video is. Okay, so let's just connect this virtual machine maybe, or you can, you know, generate a new virtual machine as well. You can create a new virtual machine as well, and then you can connect to that as well. So it doesn't matter. You just need a Linux virtual machine and just connect to that virtual machine. It will allow you to generate a new key pair basically. Okay, both the key pairs, the public and the private key pair. No issues in that. So let's just establish a connection to this particular EC2 instance. Now I am connecting to this. Okay, we are connected to this EC2 instance. Okay. Now you have to follow one command, which is your SSH hyphen gen key. This is the key. This is the key gen. Sorry, SSH hyphen key generation. This is the command we need to follow. So you can see that generating public and private key pair. It is basically generating. So you just have to hit the enter, and now it is showing you that where your key has been created by this particular virtual machine. So you can see that your identification has been saved to this home ec2 user.ssh id rsa. This is your private key which is generated by this particular command, and this is your id rsa dot public key, though both of the keys are being generated by this particular ssh hyphen key generation key, basically that particular command we have used. Now let me just enter inside my directories, and here you have this SSH directory is available. Inside .ssh directory your keys are available basically. So we'll go to this .ssh, right? And now let's perform the ls command. Okay, these are the different directories available. Let's go to the cd.ssh. Now I am inside the cd.ssh. Okay, now let me just do a cat command to your id rsa. This is the private key. So let's first try to retrieve the private key by this particular command. So over here you can see the private key is shown by this particular command, and let me just copy this private key from here, and let me just open my notepad so that we'll be able to, save that private key inside our local system. So this is my notepad, you can see, and let me just paste it over here. So this is the key I have been pasted over here, and let me just go to the file and let's click on this save as, and let's save this key as new key pair dot pen. You must have to give to the extension to this particular file as to pen. Let's just click on this save. Now your private key has been saved inside your local system. If you go to this particular section of the downloads folder, there you will be able to see that new key pair.pem has been created. And second, now if you need to access the public key as well, you just need to follow the same cat command id and just put .pub or the public at the end, and this is the public key is generated by this particular command. Let's just copy this and let's move towards the EC2 section, where we have to go to the key pair section over here in the network and security part, and let's just click on this create a key pair. Sorry, we'll not have to go to this particular, we need to go to the import key pair, because the key has been already been created, and so we need to import the key, not create the key. We can create the key as well, but that key will be only created as a public key inside AWS Management Console, not inside your local system. That the same step we already have done. So let's give as new key pair, and over here you just paste the content which you have copied from, the particular terminal of your virtual machine, and let's just click on the import key pair. Now your new key pair is also generated from this. Now if you want, you can do anything from with the help of this particular key pair basically, right? So if you want to create an image from that particular key pair, you can do that as well, right? And if you want to launch an instance, and while you are launching your particular EC2 instance, you will be able to use that particular key while you are launching the EC2 instance. If you go over here, you will able to see the particular key, new key pair is available inside this particular section over here. Okay, so this is how, if you delete a particular key pair from your AWS Management Console and even from your local system, you can create or you can generate a new public and private key, both of the keys, with the help of this particular demonstration. I hope this demo will help you out and you will be able to create your own key pair. If accidental, you will be deleting the original keys, both of the public and private keys from the console and from your local system. So as of this is it from this particular demonstration. That is what I wanted to show you, that how we can create a key pair as in the form of public and private if we accidental delete the particular key pair from the local system and from the AWS Management Console as well. So I hope this helped you and you gain some knowledge on this particular topic. If you like the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Take care.